Hello everybody and welcome to another week of Makers Monday. I am Anastasia Radloff, aka Stampin' Blondie, and I'm excited to be here with you for another week of live step-by-step crafting. I hope you all had an amazing weekend, an amazing week. We got some snow here in Rhode Island. We got about 3 inches of snow yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday. So Saturday night into Sunday, we got about 3 inches of snow. Our first major snowfall here. But the good thing is that it is starting to melt, so I don't have to be too cold. But I am excited to be here with you today. Let me just make sure that I'm live here over on Facebook. I'm also live over on YouTube as well. So if you're watching, no matter what platform you're on, make sure to comment, say hi, let me know where you're watching from. Hello, Dawn. I hope you had a great weekend. Hopefully you guys didn't get too much snow. I know this whole East Coast area got some snow this weekend. So hopefully it hasn't been too bad for you guys down there in Pennsylvania. Hello, Carol. How are you? I hope you had a great weekend too. Now, today I'm going to be creating 3 projects featuring the Birthday Celebrations bundle. I chose this birthday because my birthday is this coming Saturday, and it is a big birthday for me. So I am excited to celebrate my 40th birthday, and I am excited to share with you today 3 projects featuring the Birthday Celebration bundle. So I am excited. Hello, Nancy, Maggie, Jennifer, hi, I miss you so much. I hope you guys are having a great weekend too. So let's go ahead and swap the camera. We're gonna be doing some cozy crafting today. Like I said, we received some snow yesterday. I didn't go anywhere, so my hair's up in a ponytail. We got the comfy clothes on today, and I'm excited to get started with you. So let's go ahead and swap the camera. Just a couple things to go over, and then we'll jump right into our crafting. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Let's see if that'll work. Nope, hold on. I always do this. Let's see. There we go. We'll do that and that and there. There we go. You think by now I would know what button to choose. Okay, so the first thing I have to share is today is the last day to register for my January card class to go. And the good thing is that this card class features the same bundle that we're going to be using today for Makers Monday. So if you really like the projects that I'm creating here today, you can register for January's card class to go, and it features 8 projects. You get 4 different designs, 2 each of those card designs, featuring this brand new bundle from the mini catalog. So here's what it looks like. This is the Birthday Celebration stamp set. 19 stamps, photopolymers, so you can see exactly where you are stamping and being able to line up those sentiments. And then we also have dies to go along with this one. Now what really drew me into this stamp set is not only the mixture that you can create with this bundle, but the numbers dies. It's always great to have a good mixture of numbers dies on hand because you can create every single year's birthday cards with those dies. But also this banner shaped die brought me in too. So I am excited to work with this for you guys here today. So this January card class to go, like I said, 8 projects, 4 different designs, 2 each of those designs. I am partnering with Canadian demonstrator Nimi, and she designed 2 projects. I designed 2, and here are the 2 that I designed. So you'll get to make these projects here. You receive a full roll of the gold twisted thread, as well as a package of the party dots. So we'll be using those on the projects here today too. So you get to see those more in action. So if you are interested in learning more about January's card class to go, there's a link in the description of this video. It has everything you need to know about the class, but the deadline to register for it is tonight, and it's a very fun birthday celebration bundle. Now, if you register and you add on the bundle and the adhesive pack, you will get the Starstruck embossing folder from Celebration for free. Now, one of our projects does use the embossing folder. If you don't have that folder, or you choose not to add on to the bundle, that's okay. That can be omitted on the project that you create. So just a little tidbit, if you add on the bundle and the adhesive pack, you get the Starstruck embossing folder for free. Oh, thank you everybody for the birthday the birthday sentiments here. Yes, it's coming up this Saturday. It's gonna be so fun. I'm leaving on Thursday to go on vacation with my best friend. Her birthday is 3 days after mine, and we're turning the same age. So we are going on vacation together, and we're going to the happiest place on earth, Disney World. We have gone to Disney World every year for our birthday since, well, in 2016 we went to Disneyland Paris. And then I moved back to the States in 2016, and we've been going to Disneyland since 2018 every year for our birthdays. Well, Disneyland, Disney World, one of those two, since 2018 continuously. We even went in 2020, 2 weeks before COVID, we went to Disney World. So it was a crazy, crazy year. Okay, next up, we don't want to forget about Celebration. So Celebration is Stampin' Up's biggest promotion. That is January and February of each year. For every $60 that you spend from any of our catalogs, you get to choose something out of this catalog for free. There's everything in here from designer series paper to embellishments, exclusive stamp sets, and there's also in the back a $120 option. So if you have a larger size order, there's this Corner and Bloom stamp set or the heart-shaped bundle that is available for a $120 redemption there as well. So Celebration runs through the end of February. Now, if your wish list is really long, think about joining the Stampin' Blondie team. I like to call it Celebrate Your Way with Stampin' Blondie. During Celebration, you get to add on one of two options to your starter kit. Option one is an exclusive stamp set called the Handmade Designs, and two of the Stampin' Write marker packs in your choice of color family. So you can choose from Regals, Subtles, Brights, and Neutrals. You get two of those, so you get 20 different marker colors. And the best part about these markers is if you are a brand new stamper and you don't have ink pads, these markers you can use to color on your stamps. They have the same ink as our ink pads. Now, option two is if you already have the markers and that stamp set maybe isn't sparking your interest, you can add option two to your bundle, and it is $30 extra in your starter kit. So $155 worth of products of your choice. All of these are for $99. So you get free shipping on these, so you get to choose what you want in your starter kit. So if you have any questions, there's no requirement to teach classes, host events, or any kind of things like that. You don't have to hound your friends for orders or anything. So if you have questions about Stampin' Up! Or the starter kit promotion, reach out to me. I would be happy to answer any questions that you have. Yes, and Christine, I saw your order come through last week for the mushroom bundle. Thank you for placing it. Just know I am going to be on vacation this week into the end of next week. So I will put that kit together for you when I get back. But thank you for your order. I hope you are excited about getting those projects too. Okay, let's do Prize Patrol. So last week, Prize Patrol was these two things, the Wonderful World stamp set and the Wonderful World Designer Series paper. We had a twofer last week, so the winner of this will receive both of these. So all you have to do to enter into Prize Patrol, share the video, comment that you shared, and then you're entered into Prize Patrol. This is open to US residents only, but anybody can share my video. So thank you for watching and sharing. Our winner last week was Diana McCall. So congratulations, Diana. I have your address unless you recently moved. So just let me know in the comments and I will get this out to you. Now, I did mention earlier, this is my birthday week, so I am taking Prize Patrol to over the tippy top. I want to share presents with you this week as well. So this week's Prize Patrol is an entire medium flat rate box full of Stampin' supplies. It is a mystery crafting box, so it's going to be fun with designer series paper, stamp sets, embellishments, ribbon, all the good stuff. A mixture and match of all different products, so you won't know exactly it is in it. But our Prize Patrol this week is an entire medium flat rate box of Stampin' supplies that'll get shipped to you once I return from vacation. So as a reminder, all you have to do is share the video, comment that you shared, and you'll be entered into Prize Patrol this week. And thank you everybody for sharing my videos each week. All right, let's jump into our projects. Now, yesterday on my website, Facebook, Instagram, I shared this project. This is really fun because I like the mixture of colors on this, the simplicity of it, how it looks like it really took a lot of time to make this, but that designer series paper really, really stands out. It has, maybe kind of hard to see, but you can kind of, this one is the best way to see it. We have some gold foiling on this paper. One side of the designer series paper has gold foiling, the other side is it's just plain paper, so it doesn't have any foiling on there. So this was my project that I shared. You can check that out on Facebook and my website. Now, our 3 projects that we're going to create today are these here. So we have this really simple project. Now, all of these have die cut pieces from the designer series paper. So the Wildflower Birthday designer series paper has these really fun die cut pieces. So let me show you what they look like. It's kind of hard to see because I have 2 sheets here, but this is what it looks like. You have gold foiling pieces. Oh, it's upside down. Gold foiling pieces. You have some cupcakes, flowers, balloons, these really pretty cake pieces here. I've got all these little, I was working with different pieces on some projects, so they're all kind of popping out here. But the pack of paper comes with 2 sheets of these die cut pieces. So if you are more of a beginner crafter, these are perfect because you don't have to stamp them, you don't have to color them in. They're already done for you. You can just put them on a card, add maybe a little sentiment, kind of like this one right here, and you have a really beautiful, simple project. So that's one of our projects. Now this one is more stepped up. We have some embossing on here, some die cutting, a really fun, easy project to put together for more of the advanced crafters. And then this is another good project here for beginner crafters as well. So let's go ahead and jump in. Now each week on my website, stampinblondie.com, I have this project PDF here. It has all of the item numbers, the names of the products, and the prices of the 3 projects that I'm creating here today. So you can see exactly what I used on each project. And I offer these as a class kit to go. So I know Anne Christine commented earlier that she placed her order last week, so she will get a class kit. So it looks like this. It has all of your cardstock pieces in it. Now, because this paper only has 2 each of these little pre-printed pieces, the pieces that come in your class kits may look a little different from mine. So you may have to improvise with some of these die cut pieces because I'm using both of the images for my sample and then tonight's card here. But it has some of the embossed pieces. The only thing it doesn't have in it as well are your stamps. So because of Stampin' Up! Rules, we are not allowed to sell pre-stamped images in our class kits. So you can place an order on my website, $35 or more, and I'll send you the class kit. You can choose to add on the birthday celebration bundle if you would like. Or you could sign up for the birthday celebration class, add on the bundle, and I would send you this as well. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. Our first card, we're gonna work on this one right here. Let's get some of these out of the way. So for this card, we have a piece of basic white cardstock, 4 1/4 by 11. So we're gonna make an easel card. Let's get that out here. I like to make easel cards. I feel like it's a little bit different than just your standard like book style card. And they're really fun. You know, you can do them this way. You could do it that way if you like, but we're gonna do it traditional easel style. So we have a piece of that design Wildflower Birthday Designer Series paper. Here's the back side. So it does have that beautiful foiling, but because I want the focus of my card to be this beautiful flower piece, I didn't want to use this and take away from that flower. So we're gonna use the pink gingham side here, and I'm gonna use some liquid glue to glue that right in the middle here. Go. Hello, Carol. Hello, Jan. Jan, I got your email. Thank you for letting me know. Peggy, thank you for the birthday wishes. Everybody, thank you, thank you. So I have a piece of soft seafoam cardstock. Admittedly, a color I do not use often at all. Hardly ever use soft seafoam. But again, I wanted a color here in the background, not too much to take away from that big floral piece. So we're gonna stamp a sentiment, make a wish in our tuxedo black ink. And this is gonna go in the upper left corner of that there. I'm gonna push my sleeves up here. I don't like to have my sleeves kind of dangling over my workspace. I don't wanna accidentally get anything in on my sleeves. Okay, we're gonna now add this onto our card base with Stampin' Dimensionals. I love Stampin' Dimensionals. Definitely a must-have for all crafters in your space. Let's see here. There we go. And that'll go right there. Okay, we talked about that big floral piece. So, like I said, die cut little pieces here. So we're gonna use, it comes with two sheets. So I gotta kind of wiggle some of these out of here. And we've got this big floral piece. This is really good for scrapbookers too. If you are a scrapbooker, these floral pieces are great because you can add them right onto your scrapbook pages. Now I wanted to make sure that my floral piece doesn't stick off of my card. So like if I had done it this way, you can see it's too wide and it wouldn't fit in an envelope that way. So I just turned the piece so that it would fit and then that my sentiment can still be seen. And we're just gonna add some liquid glue to the back of this. I don't wanna add another layer of dimensionals because if your piece is too thick, you have to pay extra when it goes through the mail. So just one little bit of knowledge there. And I gave my Stampin' Blondie team these for Christmas as well as something else. But this is a letter guide that you can put your cards through to see if they're too thick. So when you run it through the mail, if it's too thick for this, then you have to pay additional postage. So I got this, it's 3D printed. I got it from the Country Hive. She's on Etsy, but I got all of my Stampin' Blondie team those for Christmas. And it's a great way to just know if you have enough postage when you mail out your projects. Okay, to finalize this, we're gonna add some of these party dots. These are from that new mini catalog as well. They come in Peach Pie, Pool Party, and Pretty in Pink. Lots of P's there. And we're gonna add one of the large Pretty in Pink dots and then one of the small ones right there. And that is our first project today featuring the birthday celebration bundle. Quick and easy project. Even if you don't have the perennial postage dies, you could still make this with just a square or a rectangle piece of cardstock. Easy layout for a quick birthday card. Everybody needs to have some good birthday cards on stash and on hand to have. So that is our first project today. I hope you guys like that one. Okay, we are gonna step it up a little bit with this card right here. Now this one features a Pretty in Pink card base. Let's grab all these little pieces out here. So we have Pretty and Pink as our card base. This is one of the 2024-2026 in colors. So it'll be around for one more year, and then next year we'll get, it'll retire, and then we will find out the fate of it at that time. Now I have already pre-embossed this. This is with the Dotted Circles embossing folder. Now I pre-embossed that because this embossing folder is huge, and it's like this big. Let me get all that into frame. It's like that big. It's pretty big. You have to use the large Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine with it, and it's so heavy that I don't like to really lug it out for camera shots. But I've pre-embossed that, and I felt like it really went well with a circle die right in the middle of it. Now, when you're using embossing folders, especially this one, multi-purpose liquid glue is your friend for this. You can also use Stampin' Seal Plus, but I like liquid glue. It gets in those little creases and crevices, and it helps it stick to your paper a little bit better. Now, Stampin' Seal Plus, that's our ultra heavy duty adhesive. I wouldn't recommend that for your beginner crafters just because it's very sticky, and once it's on your paper, it's not coming off. So if you accidentally put it on just a little bit crooked, it's hard to, you'll rip your paper if you try to peel it off. So multi-purpose liquid glue is great because you have a few seconds to kind of shift and shimmy your paper to get it exactly where you need it. I've pre-die cut a piece of basic white cardstock. This was from the Spotlight on Nature dies. Did I say that one right? Yeah, Spotlight on Nature dies. And we're gonna stamp it first before adding it down to our card base. I'm using Pool Party ink and Pretty and Pink ink for my sentiments. And what I'm gonna do is first I wanna stamp my birthday sentiment first. So the word birthday is what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna layer the happy on top. A little bit different, but you wanna make sure you get that birthday right where you want it and then stamp the happy. So Pool Party ink for the birthday. You don't wanna stamp it right in the middle. You kinda want it down a little bit farther. And then we're gonna come in with our word happy. And this is gonna be offset to the left side a little bit. Yes, Kay, these pre-printed pieces are great for quick cards. And like I said, especially for scrapbooking. I don't do as much scrapbooking. I would like to get into it. To me, scrapbooking is just, it's intimidating. You have a big piece of 12 by 12 paper, and you know, some people like to put one picture on their scrapbook page. To me, I feel like I need all the pictures. So it's a little overwhelming for me. Before I put this down, I'm just gonna poke out all these little pieces from when I die cut it. You could use the die brush to do this, but I find my take your pick tool works really well. So we're just gonna poke those all out. And then I like to use my little desktop vacuum. You can get these on Amazon, and just quickly picks up all those little pieces. Okay, we've got 3 strips of designer series paper. These are 3/4 of an inch by 4 inches, and I'm gonna glue them down to my card base. But before I do that, I want to just kind of lay it all out, see how my spacing is, make sure it's all where I want it to be, and then I'll glue everything down. So we're gonna take this one first, add our glue here. So I have 2 that are level with each other, and then the other one is up a little bit further, and I'm gonna bring these a little closer to each other here. Again, that liquid glue really helps when you're putting these, especially these little strips down, and this dot, this like, what's it called? Dotted circles embossing folder, because you have all those little bumps. This liquid glue really helps with that. And I just kind of like to push it down into those grooves. And our last piece here, so all three of these pieces, you have three different designs. All of the gold foiling is on the top side, so that will show through. So this one just lines up with that piece right there. And I'm gonna flip this all over, really rub on the back side to help those fibers stick together. Perfect. We're gonna add on our die cut piece here with dimensionals. And because this is a little bit of a larger piece, I'm gonna add 4 all around the outside here. There we go. And this I wanna kind of line up with those circles on there. Now I'm gonna bring in that sheet that we had before, and I'm gonna need this little flower piece right here. And then also, where is it? This one. This little guy here. Now when you pop these out, you just wanna be really careful because they're thin. They're not as thick as cardstock, kind of the same consistency as designer series paper, so you just want to be very gentle when you pop them out. And we're going to put liquid glue on the back of these and just kind of put that one there. If I can pick it up, we're going to use this one here too, and that's going to go there. And we're going to add some of the gold twisted thread. I've used this on a couple of Makers Mondays so far, but this gold twisted thread is actually part of I think it's online exclusive, or is it part of this bundle? No, it's online exclusive. The gold for this bundle is like a meshy ribbon, and it's wide, so I liked this one better. I'm not a fan of very wide ribbons, so I chose this gold twisted thread. And we're just gonna straighten this out here and tie this into a bow. We're using one piece normally. For the next card, I like to double the thread up, but I wanted to just do a simple thread on this one, not to take away from everything else that's already on the card. And we're gonna pull that tight and then cut all of these at the same time. Now, because this is so thin, we're gonna add this on with a mini glue dot. So we've got our little tiny mini glue dot, and that's gonna go right here. No dots on this one because we have some thread in that embossing folder. We just don't want to overpower it too much. But here is our second project featuring the birthday celebration bundle. I really like that circle embossing folder in the background, these colors with the gold. It's very fun, very girly and feminine, and a great birthday card to have on hand. All right, our last project today, like I mentioned, this was more of a beginner style card. A great way to use up smaller pieces of that designer series paper, as well as smaller pieces of any foil paper that you may have. So we have a piece of Pool Party cardstock. All of these colors I'm pulling from the designer series paper. So you can see, I forgot to show you guys this, but in the mini catalog, here is our birthday celebration spread. There's that wide ribbon. Again, not a fan of the meshy ribbon, so I opted out of something different for that. But you can see down here all the colors that are in the designer series paper. So Pool Party was on here, so that's how I pulled my colors for these projects. So that's, if you're ever stuck on what color is in your designer series paper, check out the catalog. It will tell you what's on there, and it's online as well. So if you're scrolling online and you need to know what colors are in there, then that will tell you too. Okay, this is our the other side of that designer series paper from our first project. So we are going to use the gold foil on this one. So we're going to add our glue to the back of this, And that's just gonna go on the bottom half of our cardstock here, right there. Now I have a strip of gold foil sheets. These are great. They come two 12 by 12 sheets for $5, so great price. These gold foil sheets have lasted me forever because I'm doing little pieces like this. I'm doing small, you know, die cut. I don't use gold foil paper on a lot of my projects, so those two foil sheets have lasted me quite a while. Okay, so we're just gonna add that right where that designer series paper meets our cardstock to kind of break up that line there. And I pre-die cut a piece of basic white cardstock. This is from that bundle. So we have the little banner here, and we're gonna add this on with dimensionals to our card. So a couple dimensionals here. Love the circle dies, hope they keep them for a while. Which circle dies? Oh, the Spotlight on Nature, the ones that I just used, these, love them. Love, love, love these dies. They come in 3 different designs, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 12 dies, so 4 each of the different designs. I love these. Use them on a ton of projects. They stay on my desk. That's how much I use them. Not all my dies stay on my desk, but I have my most used dies right over here, and the Spotlight on Nature dies have made the cut. Okay, so we are now gonna bring in, oh, actually I wanna stamp first. So we're gonna use the sentiment that says hooray, and we're gonna stamp over here. I didn't want anything too big in this section because too much and it could take away from everything else. So I definitely like just this small little hooray over here. And you can use this for a variety of occasions. Like if you don't want to add a birthday cake on here, you can add some flowers, and this can be like a congratulations card. So it doesn't just have to be a hooray birthday card. It can be a hooray congratulations. So we're gonna use this birthday cake though, because we're making birthday cards for my birthday week. And we're gonna glue this down here with some liquid glue. And it's not gonna go right in the middle. We are gonna offset it a little bit so that you really get to see that die here. I'm gonna add 3 of the peach pie party dots, and we're gonna use 3 of the small ones, and we're gonna put 2 over here, and then 1 on this side. And then I'm gonna come in with that gold twisted thread, and we're gonna take 2 pieces of this and tie it into a bow. So this gold twisted thread, it is twisted so it can fray really easily. So you just got to be kind of gentle with it so it doesn't fray too much. And we're just going to pull the edges here. And hi Rosemary, she's watching from Melbourne, Australia. I'm actually moving to your side of the world this coming summer. My husband got an assignment and we are gonna move to South Korea. So I'm excited but nervous. I've never been to Korea before. He has, but I haven't. So a little nervous. We knew Rhode Island was only gonna be a year. He's attending a military school here. So we knew it was only gonna be a year living here, but yeah, Korea, it's a little nerve-wracking. Such a big culture change. I think that's what I'm most nervous about. Okay, so we've twisted our 2 pieces of gold twisted thread into a bow, and we're gonna add this on with our dimensional, or mini glue dots. And add that on here. And this will go right there. So that is our 3rd project today, featuring the birthday celebration bundle. quick and simple. Like I said, this one is good. You can change up the little die cut pieces, put some flowers on there, make it a congratulations card. It doesn't just have to be a birthday card. All right, let's bring in all 3 of our projects that we worked on today, and let me know in the comments which one is your favorite this week. We have our Pool Party Hooray card, Make-A-Wish floral card, and then we have our Pretty and Pink happy birthday card. So let me know which one in the comments is your favorite this week. I really like the pink one. Pink is my favorite color, so definitely the Pretty and Pink is a great color. Corinne asks, is Korea in the Stampin' Up! Area? So Korea is not in Stampin' Up's area, but because we are moving to a military base, I can still sell to Americans on the military base. So I'll still be able to do Stampin' Up! I won't be able to sell like off base to Koreans. So it is, yes, Melissa, I'm moving to Korea this summer. My husband got an assignment to go to Seoul, Korea, and so we'll be moving there in the summertime. Nervous but excited, and yeah, everything. It's gonna be a big change, but definitely looking forward to the travel opportunities. All right, well, thank you everybody for joining me for this birthday week of projects with the birthday celebration bundle. Now, because it is my birthday on Saturday and I will be going on vacation later this week, there will not be a Makers Monday next week, but I will be back in 2 weeks for another Makers Monday. I look forward to crafting with you again. Until then,